Well, Alex, obviously a point, I guess, that we've gained on the road today. Probably not our best performance in the season, ultimately. So, what's your take on the 90 minutes today?
I think, if we're honest, I think we'll see it as 2 points dropped. It was a game where we should have came here and we should have took all three, but ultimately, as you say, we didn't turn up in the first part of the first half. We didn't play our football, we didn't impose our style. We just weren't ourselves, and eventually we did get going, and unfortunately we just didn't create enough chances. Today we did create some, but again, just not getting on the end of them. Just kind of stuff that's happened to us previously. But again, the character was there. The lasses did keep going, they did keep trying, but unfortunately it just wasn't falling for us today. Obviously Jen managed to get on the end of one, and we thought that hopefully that might have been the turning point for us, but it just wasn't to be today. But again, still a point on the road, obviously longest trip of the season out the way, and we'll still come back with something.
Yeah, ultimately, obviously, to get the positive out of the way, it was great to have Jen back on the score sheet. Obviously, getting the goal that before would have won the game, but ultimately it just wasn't to be. But I guess that's football. We spoke during the week, obviously, about the fact that you can't predict results based on where they're on the table, and obviously they've come away with a good point. We've ultimately dropped two, but yeah, there's just a lot to reflect on today.
Yeah, definitely lots of things obviously for us to look at in training, analysis this week, and making sure that we'll learn from it, as I always say, when we haven't had the best performance. It's always a learning journey, and there's always bits for us to pick up on. Positive to take out the game is that we've got every 1 minute today, which was really positive, and I don't feel like the changes affected negatively our game. I think we still managed to push on. Again, it was just not getting that final goal, but yeah, it is what it is. We'll go again as always during the week. Got County Cup next weekend. We'll regroup during the week, make sure we get 2 good sessions out the way, and then see what the future brings.
Yeah, obviously next week with the County Cup, it's another chance to get back out there and hopefully put in a better performance than today. Obviously, we know what we're capable of. Obviously, we saw it in the FA Cup last time out, and we'll ultimately take some big lessons, I guess, from results like today and head that moving forward, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's one of them games today that when you're coming up against teams that maybe aren't pressuring you as much as what we've been used to against the kind of higher tier teams that we've played recently, it is a bit of a difference, and you've got to adapt your style to that. But the important bit is that we needed to impose our style, and I just don't think we did that enough today. Didn't take our chances, but again, as we've said, it's a learning opportunity, and hopefully next weekend County Cup will be able to put that all right, and again get some all important minutes in everyone's legs as well to keep us going.